All right, as always, here's the risk disclosure. Trading futures is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it, and you can lose all your money. Also, this live stream is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only, and the live stream is not intended to copy my trades. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jim. How's it going? Sorry about yesterday. I wasn't on here. Had something come up last minute where I had to go take care of something and wasn't able to jump on. So, morning, Joan. So, wow, yeah. Is there some news? Let's see what's going on. Got some news at 10 a.m., but that's about it. Look at this overnight. Nothing. After midnight, there's a little run up, and then look at this chop box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 9th bar of chop. That is ugly. The 30 tick. We've got some nice mini magnets down here. If it can break those short and come back up and test them to take a short off of them, that'd be nice. But I don't know. Looks pretty ugly. Yeah, I'm not taking an LRE here. Simplicity is short, and we have a little pullback here, but looking at the 10 tick, that's nothing I want to... I mean, we're at the bottom right here. There's nothing... I want to wait for a little bit. See if we get some movement. So yesterday wasn't... I did do a little afternoon trading yesterday, but it wasn't... when I was on there, the market was not moving much. Well, I hope it's not going to be a boring morning, but that's what I'm going to kind of expect, I guess. I don't know. Which I did do the drawing, by the way, for those of you that are in my Apex unofficial group on Facebook. I mentioned I was going to do a drawing for the my money management tool, so that video will be up as soon as we get off of here. In case if you entered in the drawing. So just an FYI, that'll be up as soon as I get done trading this morning. I didn't get that video up last night like I wanted to, but all right, let's see. Need a good day today. And by good day, needing a good day, that means for me taking good trades. Just take good trades, be patient. really curious why the market is just stalled overnight. By the way, today is the last day for the 80% off for Apex trader funding. They are not extending it. They made that clear. If you need any accounts, today's the day. If you got any that's going to reset or anything, just cancel them, get some new ones, start fresh. Okay. Yeah, I was just getting ready to look ahead at the rest of the week for the news to see what's going what's going on. So yeah, that makes sense then. Cuz I hadn't checked this week what news is coming out. Yeah, tomorrow. Yep, GDP numbers. Got final GDP right here and unemployment claims. And then core PCE price. Yeah, so that's that'll do it. That is the one downfall of trading pre-market only, or trading pre-market in general, is you have a lot of news, and whenever you have those news events, sometimes pre-market can just stall. So you actually need more patience, in my opinion, to trade pre-market. Morning, Peter. Morning, Todd. Tommy asks, how much is the Simplicity data feed? What is your continuum chart mean? So the Simplicity data feed, I use Kinetic, and I actually get futures data from there as well. The Simplicity data feed alone is, they increased the price. So I think it's like, I want to say about $80 something, $85. And then I added all the futures data as well, which I probably don't even need that anymore. But that's an extra $5. So all in all, with tax and all, it's like $91 for me, something in that area per month. All right, so we are having a bit of we have a Simplicity short here, going right into those mini magnets on the 30 tick, and of course, I'm not looking to take this short right into those mini magnets. So what I really would like to happen, just don't know if that'll be even possible right now, but is it for it to break these mini magnets and then pull back, test them, and get a short off of them. What does your continuum chart mean? So this is the continuum chart, and I look at it for breakouts. So I look for at least a 4-bar chop and then a breakout. So like back here, We had 5 bars, and then when I mean breakout bar is when one bar breaks out either up or down. And when it does, usually it'll go up at least one more bar, which is another 50 ticks. So if I catch a entry, simplicity entry with a breakout bar, that's my favorite simplicity trade. And you can at least grab 50 ticks in most cases. So back here we had another 4+ bars breakout, and it goes. So here was midnight, but it's kind of 4 bars breakout. So now we have a whole bunch of bars, but not sure if we'll get a breakout or not. So we'll see. No, the continuum is the type of chart it is. So like that's the type of chart. You select continuum. So you got, tick charts, volume, seconds, minutes, Renko. Then we use the diagnostic bars, and then this one is the continuum chart. Just the type of chart. Yeah, and that one just uses the regular data feed. The only one that uses a special data feed is the simplicity chart. Potential TX on NQ. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah, I try to make it as clear as possible. So we have decent volume this morning at 87,000, and there's plenty of liquidity as well. So just market is undecided. Yeah. See that elevator? It's an elevator on a ZOI as well. So that very well could push it at least into these mini magnets. There's a lot. There's 4 mini magnets to get through. The double here, then this is actually a double here on top of each other, right on top of the deviation. So, but it's tried. It's tested there, left a mini magnet, tested there, left a mini magnet. Almost got back down there. Tried again a couple times here. Now we're back at it. So I mean, it could come through, but man, it's not look like it wants to go anywhere. That'll probably be, I mean, with the way the market looks like it's moving, if it actually does go short through those mini magnets and come back up and test them, it'll probably be the only move of the morning. But then again, it'd be going right through that dev level there, and we know it can chop around the devs as well, so just doesn't look like it's going to be a great morning. Looking at the 30 down here for later on today. If the market does come down, there's a nice stack right here at around 690. It has a bunch of levels there stacked like literally on top of each other. When you see that on the 30 tick, that's a great target. If market, because like up here you'll get like 2, maybe 3 together. 3 is strong on the 30 tick, stacked on top of each other. Like these double mini magnets are really strong. ZOI Paul down here is really strong. But here I can even see how many we have. But it looks like 4 or 5 different things stacked on each other. That's going to be really strong. I guess while I'm sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and look for some. Okay, so here is something that can happen real quick. We're at the bottom of the 50 tick chart. I mean, we could get along and go right back up to the top at about 850. That's a very good possibility. Because it's there's a simplicity long right now. Just don't trust anything. I'm not going to take it, though, because, I mean, it's just ugly. But, I mean, that's a possibility, trying to play this big range. But look how long, I mean, we've been in this thing for about 5 hours, this 50 tick range. So I already know if I tried to play that, it'd be the time it'd break out and go against me. So I'm not even going to try it. Like, that'd be the time it breaks those mini magnets and goes short and gives me what I really wanted. I'm trying to play some reverse psychology on the market right now. So I was trying to stream to YouTube. I mean, Facebook also today. And I was having a little bit of trouble. For whatever reason, it wasn't letting me stream it. I was going to stream it to my Futures Sniper Beast group. That way there's a second stream going. but it wasn't letting me for some reason. So I gotta figure that part out. I think it's a setting somewhere on the Facebook group that I gotta change.
Potential TBS on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
See, look at this ugliness. This right here is what you call a count killer. Morning, Daniel. Yeah, I know, unknown trader. Man, pre-market this year has just been just terrible. Some good days here and there, but man, terrible. Like the only reason why the rest of my accounts and my funded accounts are doing well is because I've been getting in my afternoon trading, early afternoon, like right after lunch. And but otherwise, man, it'd be bad. Just pre-market's been boring, really boring lately, but it is what it is. Yeah, and unless something crazy happens in the middle of the day or after the open, it's probably going to be just what you're saying. Slow grind day. So he came down here to those mini magnets and trying to lay a pawl right on it. Exhaustion box and trapped orders on the 30 tick. Definitely doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to break through there anytime soon. So it's 8:47. Yeah, and from last year, just want to, you know, remind everybody to be conscious of market conditions because, last year coming into the new year, I had a lot of momentum, was doing really well. And so coming into January, I was bringing that momentum with me, and January just completely changed. And that's, in January I didn't have a good month, right? But it was it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. It was just not a good month. So it was only, I think I was down a few $100 for the month, but per account. But then having the awareness to say, to realize the market is not the same and having to be more patient. So that, that made February great. And March has been good, but pre-market, of course, just having the awareness to know you got to have more patience. Just want to bring up that reminder that, you know, beware whenever conditions are changing. And that's also what happened too was I was trailing my LREs because markets were, it was trending better than what it has been. So I'd get in my trade and I'd be able to grab 40, 50, 60 ticks. Even some of them would hit 80 to 100 ticks trailing an LRE. And coming into the new year, that just did not happen. So trades would get up to 30, 40 ticks and I'd end up with break-even trades because I was trying to trail them. So that's why I had to adjust and go back to my hard targets. So just keep in mind, we always got to be aware and make the necessary adjustments. And that's why a lot of auto trading strategies will work for a certain time period. But that's why I like to manually trade because we can make those adjustments. See, market is going all the way back up to that 850. And it can go without me because, like I said, if I would have jumped in, it would have broke through the mini magnet short. But you see, when I mentioned that, though, check it out. When I mentioned it, that's when it was looking like it gave a long here. So I would have hopped in here. We'll see if it continues or not. But, yeah, it's right at the top of where the market's been. High of the day is 12,850,650. We're coming right up to it. Simplicity's, I mean, it's a nice long, but yeah, nothing told me to really get in it. Now here's the top. 856.50 is our high. So it's almost there, a few ticks away. There it goes. Hit the high. Here's our institutional zones. A bunch of red stacked on each other. So we'll see if we can break it and continue. But I am not taking anything in between here right now. Because then it'll be in the middle. Like an LRE would be here. There'd be no reason to take that coming back into that range. So we'll see. Maybe this can just continue going long. Breakout bar would be 863.25. Right at the deviation. Right at that dev. Right here. If we get a breakout bar, that'd be nice because that'd be the first one since the London Open. Maybe that'll be what we need to spark a little bit of a move. An LRE now would be at 850.150, but it's back in, well, that'd be right off the top. But it hasn't proved to me that it's not going to come back into that zone yet. So I'd be hesitant to take a pullback right now. Especially there's nothing for it to bounce off of. Didn't really go too far above. So I'd just still hang tight a little bit. If we could break above the deviation and above that wall up here, I mean, that'd make me feel much better. If we can get up in this area. We got double mini magnet or double dynamic magnets up there. So if somehow we could break above this, I'd feel much better that we're finally moving away. So we do have right here where the price hit, there is a 30 tick ZOI. It's not printing on my 10 tick for some reason. I'm not sure why. The ZOIs are not printing on my 10 tick right now. But you can see it right here on the simplicity chart. It came up right up to the ZOI. Make sure it's copying over. Yeah, it's copying. It's just not right now. Yeah. Just that one little mini magnet. And see, now we have a cluster on the 30 tick. Right at that ZOI here. Star low volume score, bar before. So, not very confident in this continuing at the moment. So, Yeah. Exactly, unknown trader. Get you excited for a second, then goes back to sleep.
Double cluster NQ.
Yeah, Jim. I mean, yeah, that's does that sometimes. I'm sure if I refreshed my chart, it'd show up, but I'm not going to do that. Double clusters on the 10 now, and that cluster on the 30 moved to where we are right now. 67 and 41 orders in that cluster on that price line. On 856.25. I mean, signals are there that this is going to come back down, but I'm still not trusting anything in between there. Nine a.m. See if we get a little 9 a.m. push somewhere. It's trying to push up there. It's at that wall now, right above the dev level. Might be a little too late. We'll see. It closed that bar up on the 50 tick. We're in an ODD state on the 10 tick. Let's see if it'll push through. Simplicity's resetting now, so let's see if it wants to reset or come back down. Might come back down and test the top of those 50 tick bars at 850. No real indication of anything though. Looks like that may have been maybe the only move of my pre-market session here.
Potential TX on YM.
Just trying to go long above this wall. See if it actually goes. Setting up a trapped Xbox here off of it. Double clusters short. Actually be a nice short if this closes down. If we get some ODD, now it's breaking up. There we go. A little late though. There was an entry above that wall. And simplicity wasn't great, but there would be an LRE off that wall right now if it pulls back. That's kind of where I wanted it anyways, but let's see, it's 9:13.
Potential TX on NQ.
And laid the ZOI on the 30 tick also. But there's enough room to grab 5 points if it does pull back, although I don't like this setup going short. But I don't think this would push it back through. If this comes back down to the wall, I was gonna say if this comes back down to the wall, I'd probably take a long off of it. But now, simplicity entry would be here where this mini magnet is on the 10, but it's not much of a pullback. So if this can go further, closer to these dynamic magnets, and then come down there, that'd be pretty good.
Double cluster NQ.
Double clusters now. I don't like that. Still would not be surprised if he wants to come back and test this wall. Okay, now an LRE would be where this mini magnet ZOI is plotted on the 30. It's actually kind of like that in double clusters right there. And we have enough room to profit. But it may not pull back in time, and it's already 9:16, so this thing's not looking like it wants to pull back. Or if it just continues above these dynamic magnets. Wish I would have jumped in this simplicity. I almost did, but I still wasn't very convinced to just go, because after this wall here, we had this mini magnet. I thought it would have done some kind of pullback to test the wall, but now I'm not taking this pullback because entry would be basically where we are now, and we'd have to break through the dynamic magnets for profit, and it hasn't done that yet, so this may come back down to the ZOI. So yep, I am not going to take any trades. It's 9:18, so getting close to dark zone. Let's see what it does here, though. Above, if it continues above the dynamic magnets. Because there's no obstructions up here. Pretty clear, smooth sailing. If we can get past this, which looks like we are. So if we can, man, this thing's moving nice. A little late, but all right, now if we pull back to the dynamic magnets, I could take a long off of those. So we finally got that breakout on the 50 tick. It's moved a little bit more than what I would have liked it to have, but we have double dynamic magnets there. I'm willing to take this risk if it pulls back down here. Give me some HD would be nice. Don't chop. Double clusters. It's got a lot of momentum going along. So if we can come down, if it can give me some HD, I would love that. It's building up. We pull down a little bit more.
Potential TX on NQ.
It's got HD now, but it's not where I'd like it to be. I'd like it to be closer down to these dynamic magnets.
Trap orders with exhaust
So
on NQ.
yeah, didn't love it. So that was it. I'm going to call it a day on that. It's good. I was just wanting it to pull down a little bit more. Had HD here, but the reason why I wanted it to come down a little bit more, I wanted to take it here so I could have more room to get my profit in between these clusters versus having to do what it did. You know, having to go back up above both of them. But oh well. So it wasn't a great morning. Market was pretty bad until this little run. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Another little boring morning with the pre-market. So all good, though. Today is what, Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So we have tomorrow and Friday. Of course, we have high impact news. So we're going to have to be careful of that. But otherwise, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. And as always, trade well. Take care, y'all.